What's up, YouTube? Tony here, Positive Tech Reviews in the building. This video is going to be my mini review of the Samsung Galaxy S10e. I've been rocking with it for about a little over 20 days. Decided to make a video on it, so let me go ahead and pull this case off. Shout out to UAG for sending this case for a review. I got a video on that. I'll probably link that up there. You guys can check that out. But Samsung Galaxy S10e, 20 days later, or over 20 days later. How do I feel about this device? How has it been treating me? Let's first get the specs out the way. Snapdragon 855 with 6 gigs of RAM, expandable memory via micro SD card, a dual camera setup on the back with a wide angle, also fingerprint reader / power button, and we do have a 5.8-inch display. Let me wipe that down, which is a pretty nice display. We do have that punch cutout design with the camera lens there, so it's edge to edge display. It's not curved edge. I don't like the curved edges. I just have a hard time finding screen protectors for them, and I always get those ghost touches. So over here we do have designated Bixby button, volume rockers, and microphone on the top, along with the SIM tray, and on the bottom we do have headphone jack, USB Type-C, microphone, and speaker. This does have dual stereo speakers, so we get one coming from the earpiece, which you can barely see right there. Speaker right there doubles as an earpiece, and then we got the bottom firing. Wireless charging on deck, Android Pie on deck, 6 gigs of RAM on deck. So it's running Samsung One UI, which runs pretty good on here. I'm not a fan of the Bixby integration with the phone. I think Bixby has it's not very desirable. It does have you can see there face unlock, which works really good. It actually works faster than the fingerprint reader, but it's not as secure, and we'll test out the fingerprint reader. No issues with the fingerprint reader. It works as intended. It's just not the fastest, but you can see there, tap once and it unlocks. It just doesn't unlock real fast, so hopefully that'll be fixed with an update. Running Nova Launcher, I did swap out Samsung One UI. I'm not a real fan of the Bixby when you swipe over, and it was kind of just me using one page. So I like using the Google Now cards. It like gives me more information instead of the Bixby, and I also remapped the Bixby button. So just putting that out there. I have used the rear cameras on the back, taking photos. Real good job. I think they're up there, man. The cameras, I would say they're at the top, within the top 3 cameras on smartphones. These cameras are up there. They take really good photos, and video quality is real good. I like that you get that wide angle, which I'll demonstrate real quick. I'll show you guys what I mean. Photos right here, you got close up right there, and then once you hit that wide angle, bam, you get all that in the background. So I really like that with this camera. You get to capture a whole lot, and it does a pretty good job. I'm tapping behind the screen. So yeah, this is up close, and then with that wide angle, boom, you get all that in the background. So that is provided with this phone. It does come with that extra wide camera lens, which I love, and I've been using that a lot. Take pictures of you capture a whole bunch more. So I do have photos on this phone that I've taken, and I also have video that I've taken in the video portion as well. It does, let me get close, it does that also as well. You see it in the video. This is video right now. If I switch over to the video part, let me see, right here, video. You could do it in video too, so you can capture real close, and it does capture real good. So I'll record that real quick. You can see, and then hit that wide angle, and boom, you get all that in the background. So it does real good job with the video. You can see the quality real quick. I'll play that back so you guys can check that out. But the video, you can see, and then hit that wide angle, and boom, you get all that in the background. So it does real good job with the video. You can see the quality. And this is only in 1080p. So yeah, 1080p. You do have a whole bunch of settings in the camera. I'm using the gestures. I don't have no navigation buttons. So it is on Android Pie 9.0 on security patch update. I'm not even too sure which one it's on, but it is what it is. Samsung's never been on top of their updates, and usually it's kind of strange, but their unlocked phones are usually the last to receive the update. So they wait for all the carrier phones to get the updates first, and then they update their unlocked version. So this is a T-Mobile version one, which they tend to get the updates pretty rapidly, I would say, along with the rest. But yeah, the phone's been great. Battery life on here, 3100 milliamp battery. I can show you I'm at 67% right now. And if we'll go into the battery, let me clear all this out. If we go into the battery, right here, you can see that battery portion, 14 hours left remaining on the battery. Like I said, I've just been using it. I just started using it actually, and about almost 2 hours of on-screen time, and I still got like 68% on Wi-Fi. So it'll usually get me through the whole day, with maybe about 5-6 hours of on-screen time and maybe 15-16 hours of standby. So it does pretty good for a 3100 milliamp battery. It does have wireless charging. It does have fast charging, and I like the phone, man. The phone is real nice. I like the form factor. It's a pretty nice phone. Fingerprint reader, let me see. Like I said, oh, got the music going. Fingerprint reader is nice. It's positioned a little bit high, so this is how I would normally hold my phone. This is how I would normally hold my phone. So then if I want to unlock it with the fingerprint reader, I just raise it up a little bit and boom. So it's not real bad. It's actually real nice position, not too far up. It's actually within reaching distance, I would say. And compared to the issues that they're having with the on-screen, they're having tons of issues with it. So I'm glad I actually chose this one instead of those other ones, even though those other ones got the 3 cameras on the back. But mainly I'm focused on the regular shooter, and the wide angle is the one I would prefer. So I'm not really missing much. So far as build quality, you know how Samsung does it. They do real good build quality on here. This is the Prism Black, and it actually looks kind of blue in some angles, but it's been a real good experience, I would say, with this device. I like the in-hand feel. The call quality has been good. I don't really do a lot of gaming on it, so you can see that I don't have a lot of games, but these are the particular apps that I have on here. It is connected to my Fitbit Versa. I don't have any issues with connectivity with the network like some people are having with the Plus. And it's overall, I can tell you that it's a real good performing phone. And at the price that they're offering it on certain carriers and on the Samsung website, I think it's a pretty decent price for a flagship device. I mean, this is a flagship device, even though it has a 1080p display. It's still super. It's, what is it called? OLED display, a super OLED display, or I forget what they're calling it, with the punch-out camera cutout, whatever. But with that all aside, the phone's been great. I really enjoy the phone. I could definitely recommend this phone. Now, if you're coming from a Pixel phone, like I'm recording with the Pixel, I don't know. For some reason, I think the cameras on the Pixel are a little bit better. It may just be me, but I've compared them a little bit. I haven't made a video on it, but I've compared them a little bit, and I kind of still prefer the Pixel camera. And if you haven't already noticed, I kind of prefer the stock launcher also, that with the Google Now cards on the side. So anyways, my days, over 20 days with the S10e. It's been a wonderful phone. I'm having a good time with it. One of the best phones I've had so far. Catch you guys on another one. We out.